a rather humorous way, this video will introduce you to a book that will reveal many basketball shooting secrets.
The following familiar scene is likely to play itself out for basketball enthusiasts on neighborhood basketball courts around the world. The familiar response is usually, "Why can't I shoot the doggone ball?" For such a frustrated, serious player, the problem is almost certain to affect their families too. This particular plot features Don, a tortured and unhappy dad, but it could be a mom, brother or sister who loves and plays the game, but is having great difficulty consistently shooting the ball into the basket. For this particular story, the cast of characters includes the following suspects.
Doc Ock, affectionately known by the nickname Pops, is a retired high school coach and author of the basketball shooting instructional book, Quest for the Net. Pops eventually becomes Don's shooting counselor and mentor. Don is the frustrated shooter and player who loves the sport of basketball. He desperately desires to learn how to shoot the ball properly so that he can earn playing time on his adult league team. Amy is the ever-present supportive wife who doesn't quite know how to help her husband. She's at her wit's end trying to keep him from driving himself, and quite honestly, her as well, bonkers. Clara is the young elementary school daughter and budding sports enthusiast who would also like to help her dad. She hasn't yet made it known to anyone, but Clara would really like someone to help her learn how to shoot the ball too. Arthur is the newborn son who somehow senses that his daddy is ready to blow a gasket over his inability to successfully shoot the basketball. Finally, there are the two dogs, Wrigley and Peyton, who will woof, howl, whine, and bark at almost anything. You know dogs. They can always sense when something is wrong. Even they know Daddy can't shoot the ball. At this point, it is important to note that this entire unfortunate scenario could easily have been avoided had Don known about, purchased, and read a copy of the insightful basketball instructional shooting book, Quest for the Net.
Two very successful coaches have written forewords in support of this book. Dean Behrens is the head coach of the Penridge High School boys basketball team in Percy, Pennsylvania. He is the 2019 Pennsylvania 6A Coach of the Year. William Bo Ryan, a teammate of author Bob Ockenfuss at Wilkes College, is the former head men's basketball coach at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville and the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Quest for the Net is available for purchase on Amazon.com in both paperback and ebook Kindle formats.
Let's see how this situation works out. The setting is a basketball court in a nearby neighborhood park. Walking the dogs, Pops passes by as Don is shooting the ball at the park.
Hey Don, what's up? You really seem to have a hard time shooting the basketball.
Attempting to shoot baskets, Don misses most of them. In frustration, he continues to miss badly.
Hey, Pops. Gosh darn it. I can't seem to find the bottom of the basket. No matter what I do, sometimes I can't even hit the rim, let alone knock down some shots. It really makes me frustrated.
Finally, shooting and making one, Don gestures by fist pumping
Yes!
and yanking
And it
his
counts.
shooting arm elbow with enthusiasm.
Wow, that sounds very much like a famous basketball play-by-play guy I know.
Clara stands off to the side in amusement, watching her father shoot without much success.
Daddy can't shoot the ball at all.
Even the dogs know Daddy can't shoot the ball right now. Even at a really young age, baby Artie can sense Daddy's frustration too.
Don, I feel for you, man. It sounds as if the game means a lot to you. Everyone here is upset.
You got it, Pops. I play in an adult league each week, and they won't give me much playing time. Yeah, I'm riding the pines. I sure wish I can learn to shoot the ball.
He comes home from the games and he's really miserable. Last week he came home and kicked the trash can. Put some serious dents in it. I'd like to help, but I don't know how.
I know they'd give me more playing time if I could put the ball in the hole. Knock down some shots.
Reduce your frustration. Make you happy. I get it. Don, what would you say if I told you I could show you some things that would improve your shooting? Would you listen to me? Do you want me to help?
Sure, Pops. I'd like that. I'll give it a shot. Anything will be better than what I'm doing right now.
It's all here in this book, Quest for the Net. I'm going to challenge you to read it and study its contents. Once you've done this, I'll give you some individualized instruction. How about if we get started? Let's take it one step at a time.
Okay, I'm in. Let's do this.
Good deal. I'll see you on the flip side of learning what to do.
Through a lifetime of experience, Pops knows that basketball is best learned at a young age when the proper attention to the correct and solid fundamentals can take place. Once the player is physically strong enough, it really helps if they are able to learn and develop their skills at a scaled-down basket. Good coaching and the early introduction of correct information is a must. Hopefully, all of this will be able to take place before bad habits have an opportunity to develop. A love of the game will most likely follow if some level of success can be achieved. As stated on the cover of the book, Quest for the Net positively details a do list of 10 separate elements that, once learned, mastered, and combined together, will help a player transform himself into a consistently excellent shooter. It is the author's opinion that these instructional elements can be divided into 2 separate sections, the physical and the cerebral. The Getting Started section covers the importance during a game of playing great defense without fouling combined with quality free throw shooting. Crucially, the player must be willing to evaluate honestly their current rate of success. Along with this, they should seek to examine whether their present mindset supports high-level performance. In the next section, the physical approach chapters break down and separately explain how to accomplish each of the 6 individual shooting mechanics or ingredients necessary for success. These elements include finger placement on the ball, along with the roles of both the shooting and guide hands, set-up positioning of the feet, shoulders, and shooting hand elbow, how to generate power and range in shooting, understanding the importance of release angle and arc trajectory, and the important value of target consciousness. Once this explanation has been thoroughly accomplished, the player is then shown how to blend all of the elements together to create a harmonious, unified whole. This effort requires going through a process which, hopefully, players will enjoy, especially once they experience improvement. In the end, each of the separate parts must fit together seamlessly, like in a completed jigsaw puzzle. Next, in the cerebral approach section, 4 mental elements are discussed that will further assist the player in bringing their free throw shooting to the next level. And awareness of these essential elements cannot be overstated. These elements include the simulation of game conditions, the role of rehearsal within the process, visualization and/or guided imagery, and the development of a pre-shot routine. As you work on these 10 elements, You will discover that the physical and mental parts will become intertwined and feed off of each other. Working on 5 elements and leaving out one will be damaging. Paying attention to and incorporating each and every one of these physical and mental ingredients in combination with a great attitude, determination, and work ethic will help maximize the player's opportunity to become a great shooter. Quest for the Net concludes with 2 chapters that explain common shooting technique flaws to avoid and a multitude of suggested shooting drills that will help you to practice and ingrain the 10 key elements. There is a great little section that describes and explains 5 important basketball moves to utilize near the basket that should be in every player's arsenal.
Let's get back and check in on Don. After learning how the physical and mental elements properly piece together, notice how well he now shoots the basketball. He's no longer the frustrated daddy who can't shoot the ball. Don is a happy camper with practice, dedication, hard work, and a great attitude. He knows the sky is the limit.
Hey, that's great, Don. In a short period of time, you've been able to make some tremendous progress. You've developed into a shooting wizard. They won't be able to keep you on the bench now in your adult league. You should be able to get all the playing time that you want.
Pops, thanks for all your coaching help. I read your Quest for the Net book from cover to cover, along with your one-on-one personal attention. Everything I needed to know is in there. It really helped me a lot. Wow! Yes! And it counts.
Don's Quest for the Net is now a reality. After purchasing, reading, and putting into practice the contents of Quest for the Net, this could be you too. Why not give it a chance? Quest for the Net will provide you with all the information that you will ever need to become a great shooter. Why not give it a shot? See you on the courts. So, after viewing this video, which basketball shooting suggestion do you think you would want to work on first? Please let me know by leaving a comment below.